today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line Ice Arena for Game 2 of the day and the third-place game of the Badgerland Conference Tournament as the Homestead Highlanders take on the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Justin Schwartzmiller and Caleb Sauer in the pregame show. Caleb, we saw both of these teams play yesterday, both losing to their respective opponents by 5. What do you think the message is for both teams coming into today?
Yeah, you know, this is obviously going to be a different game. Fondy Springs was a big one for Fondy, and they wanted that one. They threw all that they had into that game. So this one, they just need to come out and settle down and just try to come away with a win here and prepare themselves better off for the playoffs. As far as Homestead, you know, coming in, facing a Fondy team that they obviously want to beat, and they had a tough game against Neenah last night where they kind of got outworked all the way around. So they need to get back on the right track here today.
Yeah, I mean, when the Homestead team was going, the couple times they were moving pretty well. The puck was moving for them pretty well. I thought that team looked very good. I mean, just a couple, again, D-zone lapses and then 3 third-period goals for Neenah pushed it all the way to a 5-0 win, and they actually 4 third-period goals, but they scored 3 goals in 5 minutes at a point towards the end of the third period. But for Fond du Lac, you'll hear about it in the interview with Coach Ryan Sarazin. They don't play a lot of these back-to-backs, and it's a good way to set them up for the playoffs. But Caleb, is a goaltender getting into playing a back-to-back. What are you looking for?
Yeah, it's tough. You know, obviously Spencer Schober of Fond du Lac didn't see a ton of shots last night comparative to what he saw the last time they played Springs. But it's going to be all about keeping focused through the whole game and knowing you know, what's going on from the Homestead side of things. Obviously, Homestead not as dangerous offensively as Springs was. Doesn't mean you can relax as a goalie, but it's going to be tough, and you got to find your legs early in the first period and be right in the game right away.
All right, we're going to step aside. We're going to run a couple ads, and then we'll send it over to the interview with Coach Ryan Sarazin, and we'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
And all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
King Manufacturing, Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams on the pregame show here with Coach Ryan Sarazin. Welcome back to the pregame show, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks.
Tough loss last night, a 6-1 loss against St. Mary Springs, but you got a third-place game coming right back today against Homestead.
Yeah, it was a tough one last night. I mean, I thought we played pretty well. Got a goal in the first period, 1-1, and then things down the stretch kind of fell apart for us. So we knew they were going to come hard at us after, stealing one in the conference earlier, and they did that, and they were the better team last night. So I think the big thing now is turn the page, move forward, new day, and new game and a new challenge ahead of us. So yeah, we got Homestead kind of on the table, and that's what we're focusing on.
What did you see from the Homestead game yesterday when they took on Neenah?
I like their team speed. I like their team structure. They hung in there for a while again against Neenah. It was a very dynamic team, and they showed that down the stretch. And I just thought they played really hard. They moved the puck. They had much more team speed than I expected, and so we're going to have to counter that. And we're going to have to bring our A game today.
Overall, I mean, I watched the Homestead game, obviously. I thought their goaltender, Andrew Pound, was very good, and now you got to go in and face a good goaltender once again.
Yeah, he really stood out to me. I should have mentioned that, too. Yeah, he kept them in it those first period or two. And, he really looked like not a huge goaltender, but really good reflexes and movement. He seemed to react well at pucks, see the puck well. So we're definitely going to have to continue and put some bodies in the net and, get them any way we can.
I mean, last night I saw your strategy. You guys tried to get the eyes and pucks to the net from the outside. I thought that was a good idea. Towards the end of the first period, that's how you scored your goal. And I thought for you guys, to me, that's how when you guys get a lot of key. And the physicality last night, too, was key as well. Both teams physical, but going into playoff hockey, getting in that right now with this Badgerland team tournament. Talk about that, how that gets you ready for regionals and sectionals coming up.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we had to get pucks in the net last night. Again, I didn't think we had anything going in the first period until all of a sudden the last 2 or 3 minutes, and then that was what we wanted. That's what we envisioned to happen more of, but it just didn't happen enough last night. But moving forward, still the strategy. Obviously we haven't scored huge numbers, so we got to find ways to produce that offense, and that's the way to do that is go to the hard area, go to the net, put pucks in the net, and play physical. So again, I didn't think last night emotional game. We got to continue to bring that today.
And you talk about the emotionalness of that last night's game coming into today. How do you try to keep your guys down and on that level-headed fence coming into today's third place game?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important. Again, just the whole message is just, if I could take and reboot them and just wipe the slate clean, that's the idea. Shake it off, new day, turn the page, and yeah, we have to refocus for Homestead. This is a big game and sectional seedings tomorrow, and we're looking at it that way. Like, we need to finish this thing before seeding on a strong note.
Overall, health's still good. Obviously, we know that Caden Umentum's out with the broken collarbone. Everyone else still good?
Everyone else seemed to be okay last night, and so yeah, we seem to be okay physically.
I talk about shortening the bench or opening the bench up a little more on a game like today where you played just less than 24 hours ago. Is that what you're looking at going into against Homestead today?
Definitely. This is where, we don't play a lot of 2-game nights, so when we do, whether it's a tournament setting like a day like this or a holiday tournament or this type of tournament, you got to dig deep. You got to count on and trust guys down the bench.
All right, good luck today, Coach, and we will be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we are with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Angling. Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Good shot on the Cardinals getting ready to come out. They will be the home team as this is the third place game in the 2 versus 4 matchup. Or 2 versus 5 matchup is what we got. But Caleb, your final thoughts coming into this one tonight?
Yeah, this is going to be a really good game. Both of these teams evenly matched, I'd say, and they're both coming off of tough losses last night. So they're both looking for revenge here, and both looking for end the Badgerland Conference tournament on a win. That's definitely the way that they both have kind of an edge on their shoulder as they want to win this third place game.
Yeah, obviously, both teams want a little bit of a bounce-back win. You want to try to get yourselves ready and geared up for this playoff push. And these games, I mean, obviously, they are your playoff-style hockey games. They're the best chance and best option you got for this.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what's going to help you get prepared for the playoffs. I mean, this is championship-level hockey and playoff-style hockey, so get you prepared well for the playoffs that are coming up quick.
We will see Andrew Pound and Spencer Schober, so should be a very good goaltending matchup today. Andrew Pound, we didn't know a ton about him until we watched him play yesterday, and Sarazin talked about him. Smaller goaltender, extremely athletic, moves very well, and a very good reaction time. Good shot of the officials. Oh, I missed it. So the Highlanders, I mean, they're Division II team. Most likely will get the 2 seed in their division or the 3. They're in the same section as Waupun, and they beat Waupun early in the year, so they should be able to jump Waupun. And for them, I mean, this is, again, it's one of those games. It's a really good game to get themselves going and ready for the playoffs. And not a lot of those Milwaukee area schools are actually in Division II.
Yeah, definitely, and that's why, they're going to be at kind of an advantage really in Division II, as they've played a tougher schedule. They've played, some Division I teams throughout there, so they're well tested and they're going to be ready to go for the playoffs. And they'll should have a home game for sure, 1 maybe 2 in the playoffs.
Yeah, the majority of their schedule is good shot of Coach Tony Navari there for Homestead, and the starting lineups for the Homestead Highlanders. Playing D, number 19, Chris Octor. On D, number 24, Hunter Lord. At forward, number 12, Sean Lemke. At forward, number 14, Gabe Farina. And the guy who impressed us the most from this team yesterday as an offensive side was number 6, Jeremy Miller. He'll be starting. And in net, we will see number 1, Andrew Pound. And the rest of the Highlanders coached by Tony Navari. And the starting lineups for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Starting on D, the freshman from North Fond du Lac High School, Eli Czar. Starting on D from Fond du Lac High School, the senior Drake Dianovich. Starting at forward from Fond du Lac High School, number 19, Mason King. Starting at forward, number 25, Maddox King from Fond du Lac High School. And number 5, Peyton Umentum from Fond du Lac High School. And in net for the Cardinals, number 33, Captain Spencer Schober will be between the pipes. We will step aside for the national anthem, and we'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live stream.
Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to The Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at The Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Good shot of the Highlanders getting ready to go. Cardinals down on the other end getting ready to go as well. Just about ready for third place game action. Kill, what do you think?
Yeah, again, this is going to be a good game. Really, again, both these teams evenly matched, coming off tough losses last night and yesterday as well. So looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a fast-paced game, and I think we're going to really see what both of these teams are made of and who wants to really make that deeper playoff run, and I think that'll start here today.
Short turnaround after a tough loss for both teams yesterday. This is a way to kind of show each other what you're made of right here off of this game. And draw is a one back to Eli Czar. He fires it over to Drake Dianovich. Dianovich will bring it into the left wing wall. Dianovich shoots through the legs and wide. Right through Hunter Lord. Dumped back in deep by Eli Czar. Hunter Lord's going to be the first one to it. Mason King gives chase. Chipped up the wall, kept in by King, but chipped into the neutral zone. Maddox King fires it just on the line and keeps. Ochter fires it over to Farina. Gabe Farina chipped it off of Mason King, trying to get it back in deep, but Jeremy Miller gets it out. Ochter gets it from the dump in, too far for everybody. No ice, good call from the official. People were changing, nobody could touch it. Tyson Craig will get to it in his own zone, reverses it to Drake Dianovich. Dianovich brings it out behind the net. Band on a pass to Zebel, but he gets it to him. When off the stick as Zebel goes into the zone. Vince Baker gets to it first, rims it around, landed. Spees shoots, blocker save. Blake Spees missed it wide, but good stop from Mr. Pound, and that will do it. A puck chipped out of play. Pound looking sound early, made some, seems to be on his angles today. He was a very good goaltender. I mean, a smaller guy, but I thought he moved very well, and he was on his angles and pretty dialed into how his rebound control as well yesterday, Kill.
Yeah, he played really well, and like I said, I mean, that final score is not truly accurate of the way that he played yesterday. Again, I thought he played really well up until, the last 5 minutes of that third period.
Quick shot from Spees almost fooled him from the corner. Pound got down just in time. Will Bothy will pick it up in the corner. Chips it up the wall to Nick Obernader. Obernader dumps it back in deep. Stolen by Jack Weiss. Weiss to Alejandro Books. Back to Jack Weiss up the right wing. Jack Weiss down the right wing wall. Throws a pass out front. Nobody there. Will Mothy picks it off and will go the other way with speed. Mothy, good back check from Alejandro Brooks. Mothy shoots into the glove of Andrew Pound. Shot was partially blocked by Vince Baker. Good shot of Mr. Andrew Pound.
Definitely, yeah, and he's looking up to be where he picked off yesterday. I mean, he played a really good game. Surprisingly, Spencer Schober, again, not up to what we normally see from him last night as he gave up the first shot he saw.
Draw one by Brody Mannix. Back to Lopez. Lopez dumps it in deep. Got a different look at a different line here. Easton with Sink out there with Killian Murphy and Brody Mannix. Dumped back in deep. Drake Dianovich rims it around. Emilio Lopez will get to it. Chips it up the wall to Killian Murphy. Chip pass to Brody Mannix in the middle of the ice. Mannix cuts through. Good back check right there from Bogazic. Killian Murphy gets knocked down, no call. Chipped back to Mitchell Coburn. Coburn tipped by Bogazic, but they're going to wave that off. Nope, that's no. I think he messed up the wave off. It will be an ice.
Yeah, so come down. Icing here early, a lot of whistles again in this one. Early on, only 2 minutes into the game.
Just 2:06 in. Got a Jeff from the face-off here. Peyton Umentum will take it against Jeremy Miller. Maddox and Mason King out there with Peyton Umentum. Draws one by back to Mason King. Chipped around by Gabe Farina and brings it up with speed, but Dianovich is going to cut him off and pick it off. Drake Dianovich fanned on it. Lemke gets knocked down. Dianovich is going to go off for a trip. At the 2:19 mark, Drake Dianovich is going to get a tripping penalty.
Yeah, we'll head to the box here, and Homestead's going to get their first power play of the game.
Did not score on any power plays yesterday, but Homestead clipping at 27% on their power play. They have a very, very good power play.
Yeah, they have a good one, and they just couldn't get it done yesterday against Neenah.
Draw will be taken. Jeremy Miller elects to slow things down. They drop out. He wins the draw back. Finds Vince Baker, spins away. Rimmed all the way around. Eli Czar is going to win the race out of everybody to get to it. Chips it up the wall, fired out by Will Mothy. Fired cross ice to Hunter Lord on the pass from Ben Waraksa. Vince Baker drops it to Waraksa. Quick pass, finds Jeremy Miller on the backhand. Miller cuts in the middle of the ice. Miller makes a move around one. Gets it to Vince Baker, shoots and scores. Vince Baker, 5-hole, makes it 1-0 on the power play. An early one, a good move from Vince Baker to go inside out, tucks it 5-hole on Spencer Schober. And it's a 1-0 lead on a power play goal at the 2:45 mark by Vince Baker.
And yet again, Schober giving up the first shot that he sees here today. That just doesn't happen often.
We'll see if they got the secondary assist. It should be 11 from 6 and 23. Dumped back in. Fired in by Luke Lalonde. Tyson Craig fired it off his man. Pass out front, wide open, scores again! Alejandro Brooks on a beautiful pass from the corner for number 7, Jack Weiss. It's 2-0 quickly.
I'm really surprised right now.
Just 10 seconds later, at the 2:55 mark, Alejandro Brooks from Jack Weiss. It's 2-0.
Yeah, just as we were talking about how Homestead couldn't capitalize on the power play. They did earlier, and then all of a sudden now they strike again right after the power play as well.
That can't happen. A man wide open out front. And obviously, you're hanging your goaltender out to dry in that situation. Jack Weiss with the move. Cuts. Maddox King takes it away from him. Maddox King throws a cross-ice pass for Mason, poked away from him. Peyton Umentum gets to it, though. Drops it back to Wayner, but too far for him. He throws a board pass all the way around. Rimmed back by Drake Dianovich. Mason King gets to it. Chips into the neutral zone, Peyton Umentum. Poked off his stick by Bryce Boris. Boris dumped it all the way down, no ice. Dianovich cuts into the middle of the ice. Gets tripped up, gonna have a power play for the Cardinals. Now they got a chance to get one back right here. This one's gonna go on Jeremy Miller. He'll go off for tripping at the 3:39 mark.
Yeah, much needed power play here for the Cardinals after they're down now 2-0.
Haven't even announced the goals yet because they scored them so fast.
Yeah, there's no time.
So Jeremy Miller will go off for tripping. We'll see if the Cardinals can capitalize on the power play. They had a 5-minute power play last night. Just couldn't get it done. Draw one back to Dianovich. Pass goes over to Blake Spees. Shot from Spees, tipped in front, knocked down and fired out.
11-6-23.
I had it right.
There you go.
And an even strength goal scored at the 2:55 mark. It'll be Alejandro Brooks. Jack Weiss gets the assist. Mothy gives it to Spees. Cardinals on the power play with 1:30 to go on the power play. Dianovich walks down the line, gives it up top to Spees. Spees, backdoor pass to Tyson Craig. He shoots into the chest of Pound. Good stop from Andrew Pound. And a good shot of Andrew Pound.
Yeah, we'll really see Fondy needs to get set up here in the zone, get their power play working, and get it figured out here as they got a minute 20 left. Gonna have to really test Pound because, again, he had a great game yesterday, except for the final couple minutes.
Was obviously a good start from a bounce back from Andrew Pound. He had a couple ones that at one yesterday that he tried to paddle it just a little bit too early. Definitely seemed to frustrate him a little bit. Off the draw, man knocked down, no call. That was McGorthy. Nolan McGorthy. Backdoor pass to Dianovich on the left wing. Dianovich spins away from Jack Weiss. Dianovich down to Blake Spees on the left wing wall. Up top, tip pass from Jack Weiss. Dianovich fires it on net. Stolen by Nolan McGorthy. He fanned at it, but he got it all the way out with 55 seconds to go on the power play. Good kills so far for the Homestead Highlanders.
Yeah, a good kill after they had a successful power play.
Blake Spees will bring it up with speed. Spees down the right wing, cuts in the middle of the ice, has it poked off his stick. Vince Baker, the goal scorer, will get to it. Nolan McGorthy on the back check, on the backhand, gets it out. Czar spins away, drops it back to Obernader with 30 seconds to go on the power play. Obernader will bring it into the left wing wall. Running a 1-3 trap on the penalty kill in the neutral zone are the Homestead Highlanders. Pass rimmed all the way around. Mason King will try to beat his man to it. He does. Cross-ice pass finds Obernader with 20 seconds. To Czar. Czar down. Tip pass to Maddox. King can't find him. Maddox loses it to Obernader. Obernader's got it. 10 seconds on the power play down to Maddox. King back to Obernader. Over to Eli Czar. Czar walks in, shoots, tipped, and scores. Mason King makes it 2-1 on the power play with 5 seconds to go on the power play.
There's the Fond du Cardinal power play, striking and taking advantage of the extra man.
They needed to get that one right there. They get a power play goal with 5 seconds to go on the power play from Mason King. Good shot from Jeff of Mr. Mason King.
Great job by Fondy to respond after going down 2-0 and able to get that goal to slowly start climbing back into this one.
Draw one back to Obernader. He gets it over. Spinning away, Jeremy Miller sends Peyton Umentum flying. Miller with a move around one man. Spins away from Maddox King. Drops it to his defenseman. Ochter, pass out front, couldn't find anybody. Hunter Lord steps in, shoots it wide of Schober. Maddox King will get to it. He'll chip, lost it. Sean Lemke. Lemke looks around, throws it up the boards, right to Maddox King. But Jeremy Miller will steal it. Jeremy Miller cuts in the middle of the ice. Miller walks in, shoots, glove save Schober, loose in front, rebound into his chest. King from Obernader and Czar, and a good stop from Spencer Schober on a couple rebound chances.
Yeah, good job for him to get back into this one, and he needed those couple saves really to find his groove here today as he gave up, the first 2 shots that he saw.
Jack Weiss will take the draw. Wins it into the corner. Tyson Craig tries to beat Bryce Boris, cannot. Alejandro Brooks, the goal scorer, right now as the game winner. Just under 6 minutes in, and just over 6 minutes in, and we got 3 goals already. That's 2-1. More than we saw almost in the entire game in the last one we had.
Yeah, yep. Where we saw...
Well, our Fox Cities win that one 2-1.
Yep, 3-1, empty netter.
Oh, a 3-1 empty netter, yes. Emilio Lopez in the middle of the ice, shot goes wide of Andrew Pound. Nolan McGorthy chips it up the wall. Dumped back in deep by Will Mothy, behind the net, picked up by Caden Barnhill. Barnhill rims it up the wall, finds Bryce Boris, chip pass, 2-on-2 the other way. Got numbers. Moving around one man, Jack Weiss gets around. On the backhand, chip shot. Wide of the net, gets it back. Alejandro Brooks gives it. Looks around. Brooks cross-ice pass, finds McGorthy. McGorthy walks down, shoots, glove saved by Schober, didn't see it. Making a move around was number 9, Spalding. Shot goes wide and dumped back in deep. Emilio Lopez chips it around Jacob Spalding. Chip to Blake Spees. Spees makes a move around Jacob Spalding. Spees throws a pass in the middle of the ice off the stick of Easton with Sink. Bogusic hits his man in stride. It's on sides, but they couldn't get to it. Killian Murphy throws a cross-ice pass. Chipped. 1-on-1 the other way with a chance. Makes a move around one man. He's tripped. It'll be a power play once again for the Homestead Highlanders, who are 1-for-1 on the power play already today.
Yeah, it's a tough penalty to take there. For Dejanovich.
Just a man coming off the bench. Dejanovich coming off the bench, and then you get number 2, Mitch Coburn, coming at you with speed. It's a tough thing to realize and be able to get in front of. Couldn't get it, and Dejanovich will go off for his 2nd tripping penalty of the day. Craig tips it up the boards. Ben Waraxa dumps it in deep. Holding on to it, Sean Lemke. Lemke drops it down to Jeremy Miller. Miller to Lemke. Back to Miller. Miller below the goal line gives it to Sean Lemke on the half wall. Over to Ben Waraxa up top. Vince Baker on the left wing. Baker, pounded by Parker Zebel, gets it down. To his man, Jeremy Miller spins away from Zebel. Miller gets Hunter Lord up top to Vince Baker. Over to Ben Waraxa, too strong for him. Waraxa fires a shot wide. It'll be coming all the way out. Vince Baker will win the race to it. Cardinals get a change. Mothy and Spees come out on the kill. Vince Baker drops it back for Jeremy Miller. Round Spees, here he comes. Jeremy Miller with speed, walks in the middle of the ice, gets hit by Tyson Craig and fired out by Obernader. Good clear. Mothy going to try to win the race to it. Ben Waraxa is going to hammer it up the wall to Jeremy Miller. Miller picks it up on the backhand. 59 seconds to go on the power play. Jeremy Miller hits Vince Baker. Baker in the middle of the ice, too far, stolen by Spees. Will bring it into the right wing. Spees, pass for Mothy, too far, covered by Andrew Pound.
Good idea there, trying to hit him. Mothy there on the pass, trying to hop it over his stick. A good cover up there by Pound, just reaching the glove out, stopping it, and getting the whistle.
Not much going on for the power play right now, the Homestead Highlanders.
Yeah, after their last one was extremely successful.
See if they can get a good rush chance here. Draw one forward. Back to Mothy. Mothy shoots, tipped wide. Spees picks it back up and steals, chips it back into the neutral zone. All the way back to Emilio Lopez. He chips it up the wall. Knocked down by Luke Lalonde. Lalonde will go behind his net with 29 seconds on the power play. He'll wind it up. Drops it back to Chris Ochter. Ochter throws it cross ice onto the stick of Alejandro Brooks. Brooks, shot pass, rebound, save from Schober. A pass off pad and Schober makes an incredible stop.
Yeah, really an excellent save there. Excellent first save, and then the second save even better. And then able to track it down and get on the rebound to cover that one up as well.
Good chance from Alejandro Brooks on the back door to Caden Barnhill. A set play, a pass off pad, and Schober said no with the glove. It's rimmed all the way around. It's kept in at the line by Chris Ochter. Dumped back down to Alejandro Brooks. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Brooks to Jack Weiss. Down to Brooks. Back to Jack Weiss. Too far. That'll do it. Full strength. Alejandro Brooks on the left wing. He'll dump it in deep. Picking it up in his own zone. Blake Spees with 6:58 to go in the period. 2-1 lead for the Homestead Highlanders. Gabe Farina giving chase. Pass stolen by Jack Weiss. Jack Weiss spins away from Zebel. Throws it cross ice. Stolen by Will Mothy. He's got speed the other way. Mothy down the left wing. Mothy walks in, shoots over top of the net. Mothy gets hit hard by Hunter Lord. He goes into the board hard. Gabe Farina chips it around Tyson Craig. Dumps it in deep. Drake Dianovich looks for a man, makes a move around one, cuts in the middle of the ice with speed. Dianovich has got wheels, walks in, shoots off the bar. Jeremy Miller spins away and gives it to Hunter Lord. Board pass, too strong for Sean Lemke. Drake Dianovich will get to it. Pass over to Brady Wayner. Drake Dianovich will bring it up the left wing wall. Dianovich down the left wing. Pass in front, knocked down by Pound. Coming the other way with speed. Poked off. Chip pass from Lemke. Finds his man. Dumped in deep by Nolan McGurthy. Bogazic tries to win the race. Peyton Umentum battles with him. Rims it all the way around for Mason King, the goal scorer for the Cardinals. Cross ice pass to Maddox on his stick. Maddox chips it in deep. Picked up by Luke Lalonde of the Highlanders. Lalonde, reverse. Finds Vince Baker. Vince Baker also a goal scorer in this game so far. On the power play, the first goal of the game to open it up. Dump goes off the hands of Obernader. Obernader rims it for Mason King. He can't hold on to it. Lalonde at the line, shoots, tipped wide. Off the skates of Jacob Spaulding. Bogazic and Spaulding battle for it. King knocks it out and he'll bring it in the neutral zone. Mason King chips it down. It'll be an ice. Too much on that one. Just right before the red line. A little bit too late. Good shot of the Highlanders bench right here. Coach Tony Navarre, you can see him talking to his team. 5:03 to go, a 2-1 lead. And see the assistant coach giving a sign of a 1. That's the face-off play they're going to run here. Jack Weiss will take the draw against Brody Maddox. One back to Eli Czar, rimmed all the way around. Kept in at the line and dumped back in deep into the netting. Dumped in deep by Chris Ochter and fired into the netting.
Shot 7-6 now for Homestead.
Been pretty even back and forth play so far in this game. Craig chips it off the glass. Knocked back in deep by Chris Ochter. Bryce Boris drops it down. Alejandro Brooks up top. Ochter dumps it back in deep. Offsides, they will have to re-enter the zone. Eli Czar gives it to Tyson Craig. Craig, pass up, finds Killian Murphy. Has it poked off his stick. Bryce Boris can't get it all the way in, but he gets it back. Chips it up the wall. Hunter Lord. Shot. Blocker save by Spencer Schober. Killian Murphy tries to get it out. Battling with Chris Ochter. Poked off his stick by Bryce Boris. Finds Alejandro Brooks. Made this game 2-0 before the Cardinals scored a power play goal. Alejandro Brooks fired one wide. Murphy can't chip it out. Ochter kept it at the line. Jack Weiss fires it down off the boards. Hits Bryce Boris. Boris throws a pass, nobody home. Czar will bring it out with speed at the left wing, gets bumped off. Good play by number 7, Jack Weiss. It'll be at ice.
Come all the way down, slow things down here. 3:51 here left in the first period. 2-1 Highlanders still.
Shot of the Cardinals bench right there. 3:51 to go. Face off to the blocker side of Andrew Pound. Jeremy Miller will take the draw. One by Blake Spees, looking for the backdoor pass, blocked. Good block by the Highlanders forward. That's number 3, that's Kyle Miller.
Slow to get up.
Yeah, looks to be a little hobbled. Trying to get to the bench in time. Blake Spees in his own zone. Pass to Zebel off his backhand. Farina comes out. Trying to help Kyle Miller into the bench. Hopefully he's all right. Good shot block, though, from Kyle Miller. Dianovich, one-timer fanned on it. Goes wide. Blake Spees throws one out front. Nobody home. Drake Dianovich, one-timer off the skates. Block from Gabe Farina. Couple good blocks for the Highlanders. Dianovich over to Emilio Lopez up the wall. Spees chip pass to Mothy. Good neutral zone breakout. Mothy on the backhand. Throws a pass out front. Tipped wide by Parker Zebel. Dianovich, one-timer. Blocked in front. Tipped wide by Spees. Spees tried to throw it off the back of the net, cannot. Lemke throws it out. Dianovich picks it up in the neutral zone. He'll bring it back in with speed on the left wing. Dianovich got a man. Didn't see Blake Spees wide open in the middle of the ice. Off the bench and coming at it hard. Number 16, Jake McGorthy. Battles with Emilio Lopez. Lopez wins the race. Drops it for Blake Spees. Spees throws a pass to Dianovich. Dianovich has it at the left wall. Makes a move around. Hunter Lord gets it back. Backhand pass to nobody. Jake McGorthy's got it. Throws it up the wall. Too strong for his man. Obernader will dump it back in deep. Picked up by Chris Ochter. Ochter will rim it all the way around. Bogacek can't get it out. Kept in by Spees. Maddox King looking for somebody. Can't find him. Spees walks in, shoots. Pad save, Pound loose in front. Tapped wide. Tapped out. Good defensive play from Mitch Coburn. Tyson Craig's got it in his own zone, gives it over to Nick Obernader. Back to Tyson Craig with 1:50 to go. The Maddox King in the left wing wall, couldn't hold it on the backhand. Hunter Lord will get it in his own zone. Pass, finds Bogacek, he chips it. Trying to get it to Hunter Lord, cannot. Not paying attention to Cardinals, and it's fired out by Chris Ochter. Craig in the neutral zone. 1:30 to go. Dumped back in deep. Andrew Pound plays it to the side of him for Hunter Lord. Lord drops it to Chris Ochter. Ochter, pass in the middle. Good play from Jack Weiss to even knock that down with the backhand. Craig threw it over the stick of Mason King. Hunter Lord looks around, tries to get it in deep. He will. Not all the way, though. Obernader chips it back up the wall. Finding Parker Zebel. Zebel cuts in the middle of the ice. Poked off his stick. Peyton Umentum gives it over to Obernader. Back to Tyson Craig. Spees will come off the bench with 55 seconds to go. He'll find him on a cross ice pass. He'll dump it in deep. Pound knocks it into the netting with 50.1 to go in the first period.
Yeah, we'll have the face off again inside the zone. It's like Fondy keeping their first line out there. 50 seconds left in the period, trying to strike one here and tie things up.
Spees will take the draw. Take it against Jeremy Miller. Repositioning Will Mothy into a spot for a one-timer. One back to him, one-timer, scores! Will Mothy buries it. Right off the draw, just 3 seconds after the puck was dropped. The Cardinals have tied it up at 2 with 47.7 to go, just like last night.
And just like that, just as I said, Fondy trying to tie it up with their first line out here. Do so 3 seconds after. Tying it up now 2-2.
Just like last night, a late Will Mothy goal ties it at 2, and last night was at 1, but a late Will Mothy goal will tie it. Yanovich up to Parker Zebel. Zebel chips. He's got Blake Spees going in on the forecheck. Knocked down by Vince Baker. Coming the other way with Jeremy Miller. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Lemke chips it around Eli Czar. Yanovich will be the first one to it with 30 seconds to go in the period. Chips it up the wall. Can't get it out. Kept in. Not paying attention and losing it was number 9. Panning at it on the pass was Sean Lemke. Jeremy Miller steals. Miller gets it back with 15 seconds. Throws a pass out front over the stick of Sean Lemke. 10 seconds to go. Pass in the middle. Can't find Blake Spees. 5 seconds. And going to be maybe an attempt at a long shot, if anything. Nope. They bring it back. Jeremy Miller holds on to it. And we stay at a 2-2 deadlock after 1. The Cardinals with a late goal to tie it up. A couple early goals in a matter of 10 seconds from the Highlanders. Got them out to an early 2-0 lead. Good shot from Jeff right there. Just 3 penalties so far in the game, and a 2-2 tie, and 9 shots are 9-7. We will step aside, run a couple ads, come back with the stats on the intermission report after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Coach, I want to talk about that. A little bit of a slow start for your team there. Got down 2-0, but you got to be happy with the way they battled back.
Yeah, kind of what happened was what I was afraid of happening, coming off an emotional game last night. Yeah, we had a little letdown there, but proud of the way the boys came back.
How much does it have to be playing late and then coming back and playing early in the afternoon?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, you got to get your energy into it right away. And again, thought we had a slow start, but as you know, the game's 51 minutes long or more, so we just got to get the momentum back in our favor. Thought we did that with two quick goals to answer.
Good job, Coach. Thank you very much. We'll catch you. Good luck in the second period.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
The Fond du Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fond du Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fond du Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fond du Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless. Looking for some.
Welcome back here on the Intermission Report on Jeff's live stream. Saves for the period go as follows. 5 of 7 goes Spencer Schober. 7 of 9 goes Andrew Pound. Scoring and a penalty recap for the period. At the 2:19 mark in the first period, a tripping penalty went on Drake Dianovich. And then just 30 seconds into the power play, a good move by Vince Baker around the defenseman. Tucked it in 5-hole on Spencer Schober. Assist go to Jeremy Miller. And number 23, Ben Waraksa. Then just 10 seconds later, right out the faceoff, they dump it in. Bonnie kind of loses it in the corner. A wide open man out front and a great pass from Jack Weiss and a tap in for Alejandro Brooks. Then at the 5:34 mark, Bonnie responds with a power play goal of their own. 5 seconds to go on their power play on a penalty to number 6, Jeremy Miller, for tripping. Mason King tipped one home in front on the assist to Nick Obernader and Eli Czar. And at the 16:13 mark, just like last night, a late goal for the Cardinals scored by Will Mothy right off the draw. A one-timer found its way home with the assist to Blake Spies, and that is where we stand. A 2-2 tie after one. Caleb, what are your thoughts on the first period?
Yeah, really, Homestead came out and dominated off the start. And then just like that, Fondy kind of came alive towards the end of the period. And, you know, just an uncharacteristic start for Spencer Schober. He went 0 for 2 to start the game, really, and after going 0 for 1 last night. But he was able to kind of settle in and make a couple flurry saves there towards the end of the period to keep it at a 2-2 tie.
The defense for Fondy seemed to definitely be closing things up towards the end of that period. In the beginning of the period, it was a little bit of a struggle, in my opinion. They were letting wide open men in front of the net. Pucks were finding people really easy for Homestead. The passing was easy, but they sure up the defense, and the pressure from Fondy started to pick up towards the end of the period.
Yeah, it definitely did, and you know it's that slower start. You know, they put so much time and energy into preparing and giving it their all for the Springs game last night. They really wanted that one, and it's tough because, you know, 12 hours later, here they are, not even, and back, and they have to play this tougher Homestead team, really.
Yeah, I mean, for Homestead, if you can get yourself back to the way you were playing in the beginning of the period, they're going to be okay. I mean, I personally thought they were, for the majority of the period, they controlled the play. Cardinals, after that power play goal, kind of sat back a little bit before they even got back to the tying goal that was scored by Will Mothy. I mean, I definitely thought the majority of the period was controlled by the Highlanders. shots say that the Cardinals led the period in overall, but wouldn't say that was true.
Yeah, overall it was almost like a split in terms of domination of the period because they went back and forth. Homestead kind of took control early, and then Fond du Lac kind of clawed back a little bit. Then it was a little bit of Homestead, and then all of a sudden towards the end there was Fond du Lac obviously striking again and tying it up 2-2.
Good momentum swing for the Cardinals too. Another late goal, and late goals and early goals in periods really can swing the way of the momentum pretty quickly for either team.
Yeah, it can, and it makes it feel good going into the locker room tied if you're Fond du Lac instead of being down 2-1, and if you're Homestead, you're like, man, we had that opportunity. We could have gone into the locker room up by 1, but instead we're tied. So it goes both ways for both teams.
I mean, I talk about your fact of you score a goal in the beginning of the last minute, but scoring a goal 10 seconds apart like Homestead did, that's a momentum. That's the highest momentum you can pretty much get. But Fond du Lac just coming back, staying poised, getting a power play just a minute later right after they scored 2, and then finding a way with their second unit to tip one home late in the power play.
Yeah, definitely, and that was the highest that Homestead had been in the period, obviously, when they were up 2-0, just like that, bang, bang. And Fondy doing a good job clawing back and being able to work back into the game.
All right, we're going to step aside. We're going to come back with some more ads, and we'll be back with the second period puck drop on Jeff's live streams as the Cardinals and the Highlanders are tied 2-2 after 1.
In your child's education, the choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
The Fond du Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fond du Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fond du Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fond du Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service. You make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Oak.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Just about ready for puck drop. Jeremy Miller will take the draw against Peyton Umentum. And one forward by Miller. We're bringing it in on the left wing. Octor shoots over top of the net. Hunter Lord finds his man, Jeremy Miller. Miller chipped it into his man, but chipped it in deep. In the skates of Czar, nobody finds it. Brought out Farina. Lemke shoots, but nowhere to go with it. Sean Lemke wins the race, throws a pass off run. On a backhand, Jeremy Miller up top. Poked away from Chris Octor. He keeps it the line, knocked down with the glove of Peyton Umentum. Umentum spins away and rims it all the way around to Drake Dianovich. Dianovich chips to Mason King. Puck got stuck in the middle of the ice there. We talk about it being wet. Puck just stopped. Quick pass, finds Maddox King. Chipped in by Dianovich, picked up by Jeremy Miller. Miller throws a cross-ice pass, bouncing for Farina. Farina dumps it in. They will go for a change and a chase. Dianovich will bring it out. Quick pass finds Maddox King on the right wing. Maddox King, pass in the middle, nobody home. Chance the other way with speed. Bringing it up, Boris throws it to Alejandro Brooks. Brooks tries to split the D, cannot. Covered by Spencer Schober. And a good shot of Mr. Schober.
Yeah, decides to hang on to that one, slow things down a bit here. You know, we're only 1 minute into the second period. Still a couple spots where the ice could be set up a little bit more.
Draw will be taken. They're going to probably look to, they're going to stop here because it looks a little wet by the Zamboni door.
Yeah, for sure. And overall, I mean, there's too much water in some spots, and there's some spots that didn't even get hit.
And a lot of times that it behind the nets is the normal spot where it gets super wet and the puck sticks most of the time. And that's where it causes a turnover and someone taps it in out front.
Yeah, they might be calling out the squeegee here.
Yeah, he's asking for the squeegee. Yep. Going to bring the boys back to the benches. Here, Coach Tony Navarre yelled at his guys to get over to the bench. Got Mr. Squeegee Man out there. Good shot of the squeegee guy. Squeegeeing off some water. Oh yeah, you can see it moving around out there. It's pretty wet.
Yeah, definitely, and good thing they're getting that cleaned up here. Again, it's unfair to both teams, really, especially the defensive zone team. You just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, either or. It tends to happen more on the Zamboni door end where the water sticks, at least in most places, and it happened once again.
Yeah, yep, good thing they get it cleaned up. We'll go back to action here.
And draw will be taken by Jack Weiss against Spies. One forward by Spies, but tapped up to Lalonde. He keeps it in at the line. Nope, they say it's offsides. I actually thought Lalonde kept that one in. Hard to tell from our angle.
Yeah, for sure. Tough call.
Spies will take the draw against Jack Weiss once again. He wins it back to Obernader. Over to Tyson Craig. Craig fires a cross-ice pass to Spees, hits him on the backhand, goes in deep. On the backside of Andrew Pound, picked up by Blake Spees, pass in front, off the stick. Thrown back out by Vince Baker, fired, tipped into the netting on a pass intended for Zebel in the middle by Blake Spees.
Yeah, extremely slow start to this period. Again, we're only a minute and a half into this one, and we've had a ton of whistles.
I had about 9 whistles so far. And Jack Weiss gets kicked. Bryce Forrest comes to take the draw. For all you 53 computers that are logged in here, I got one job for you. Get yourself in that YouTube chat, whether you're a Highlanders fan, a Fond du Lac Cardinals fan. Let us know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is, who you're pulling for to win this game. Tyson Craig throws it up the wall. All the way down, tipped, no ice. Lalonde will get to it in his own zone. Zebel chips it away from him. And Zebel knocked it into the netting.
Yeah, that'll go out of play. Getting a new puck here. Skated in by the official. And they got one over the boards, too.
Put it in your pocket. Yep, that's what he does. Mitch Coburn's line comes out with Jacob Spaulding and Bogusek. Draw one by Brody Maddox to Killian Murphy. Up top to Dianovich. Dianovich shoots wide of Andrew Pound. Emilio Lopez has got it now. Lopez pass up front off a defender covered by Andrew Pound. Hit Chris Ochter, found its way into the glove of Andrew Pound.
Yeah, good save. Pound on top of it here. Had a great game again yesterday. Overall, decent first period. Gave up, 2 goals.
Chipped into the neutral zone. Dianovich will rim it all the way around in his own zone. Emilio Lopez will try to beat Bogusek to it, but Bogusek wins the race. Gets hit by Mason King, thrown cross ice into the neutral zone. Hunter Lord throws it to Chris Ochter. Ochter pass, too strong for Mitch Coburn. Dianovich spins away from Bogusek. Will bring it up the left wing wall. Dianovich with speed, goes around the outside, kicks it to himself. Dianovich pass in front, goes through the stick of Eason Wasink. Puck gets chipped into the neutral zone. Drake Dianovich has got it. Goes around the net of Spencer Schilber, will bring it all the way across, cut through the middle of the ice. Drake Dianovich shoots, glove save by Pound, loose in front, tapped wide by Dianovich on the backhand. Farina chips his man with the shoulder. Dianovich keeps it under the line, but Gabe Farina gets to it, chips it up. Can't get it to Jeremy Miller. Tyson Craig poked off his stick. Gabe Farina's got a chance, got a man on the back door. Throws it over, through a stick. Lemke, one-timer, saved by Schober. And going to be a hooking penalty coming on Dianovich. It'll be his 3rd penalty of the game.
Yeah, and he's going to get another one.
You get 5 in high school, correct?
I think it's 5, yeah.
Dianovich trying to argue that he sold it a little bit.
We'll see the Homestead power play yet again here today.
So 3:11 into the second period. Hard to think that we're 3 minutes into the second period. A hooking penalty and the 3rd stick infraction of the game on Drake Dianovich.
Yeah, he's been called a lot today.
Draw one back to Sean Lemke. Rims it in on the backhand. Hunter Lord picks it up, pins it up against the wall, spins away from Tyson Craig. Up top to Vince Baker. Baker down to Hunter Lord. To Jeremy Miller, goes by him, and Eli Czar is going to win the race to this one. Up the backhand of the wall, but Ben Waraksa keeps it in, throws it behind the net. Craig fires it all the way down. Picking it up and bringing it in. Vince Baker drops it to Jeremy Miller. Miller spins away from Blake Spees and goes around the referee. Will come up the right wing wall with speed. Jeremy Miller into the offensive zone on the power play. Look to set things up with 1:15 to go on the power play. Gets it to Vince Baker up top. Baker walks the line, passes. Waraksa, toe drag, shoots, glove save by Schober. He saw it all the way.
That he did, and he's gotten better obviously throughout this whole game. A slow start, but now he's getting in his own, tracking pucks. You start to see him clearly all the way and tracking him in.
Zebel and Umentum will come out with Obernader and Lopez to kill. Draw one back to Barnhill. Can't get it back in zone. Chris Ochter racing with Seabell. Chipped up. Lalonde. Luke Lalonde. Luke Lalonde has got it. Spins away from Seabell. Throws a cross-ice pass onto the stick of Jack Weiss. Weiss, drop pass, finds Chris Ochter. He'll come in with speed. Chip pass under the stick of Alejandro Brooks. Numbers the other way. Here comes Nick Obernader up the right wing wall. Obernader, fan and a shot into the skates of Jack Weiss. Weiss spins away from Obernader. 35 seconds to go on the power play. David King, 4 penalties in WIAs and ejection.
Okay.
Thank you for that. So that would be one more penalty for Drake Dianovich.
Yeah, and we're not even halfway through this game yet.
Jack Weiss rims it. Caden Barnhill. Barnhill up top. Walking the line, Lalonde shoots, tipped on top of the net, into the netting. 10 seconds to go on the power play. They'll send the top unit back out.
Yeah, try to take advantage of what's left of this power play. Get something set up really quick and try to get a shot through to the net.
Good shot of the Cardinals. The Cardinal bench right there from Corbin High. Draw will be taken by Jeremy Miller against Will Mothy. One cleanly back by Mothy to Tyson Craig. Craig rims it up the wall. Spees fires it all the way down. That should do it for the kill. Pass goes off the stick of Mothy from Hunter Lord. Nolan McGorthy spins and drops to Jeremy Miller. Cross-ice pass to Hunter Lord on his stick. Lord chips to Gabe Farina in his feet. Can't get a hold of it. Tyson Craig will get to it and rim it all the way around to Blake Spees. Spees dumped in by McGorthy. Rick Janovich out of the box and will pick it up and drop it behind the net for Will Mothy. Mothy up the left wing, throws it to Blake Spees. Numbers with speed. Spees cuts in the middle of the ice, shoots, blocked in front. Good block from Nolan McGorthy. Coming out behind the net, Jeremy Miller. He gets taken down, no call. Chipped into the neutral zone, Sean Lemke finds Gabe Farina. Dumps it into the backhand. Tyson Craig's got it. Craig with 11:05. He'll bring it up the right wing wall. Tyson Craig dumps it in deep, and they'll chase. Hunter Lord will get to it first. Gives it over to his man, Sean Lemke. Chipped into the neutral zone. Blake Spees will get to it. Good talk from Schober, but good read, and Spees will bring it up with speed. Spees on the right wing, shoots it well wide of Andrew Pound. It'll come out. Maddox King to Tyson Craig. Craig cross ice, finds momentum coming right off the bench. Nolan McGorthy rims it on the backhand. Chips it through, Maddox King goes around. Up on the dasher, knocked down. Battling for it and chipping it out is Jacob Spaulding. Eli Czar in the neutral zone. Pass too far for everybody, no ice. Nolan McGorthy still out there. Chips up the wall. Bogusic can't get to it. Obernader keeps at the line. Battling for it. Chipped out of the neutral zone once again. Bogusic will give chase. Behind the net by Obernader, fired wide. King all the way down the ice. Getting to it will be Hunter Lord. Lord rims it back up the wall for Jacob Spaulding. Spaulding cuts in the middle of the ice. A dangerous play poked off his stick by Mason King. Lalonde throws a cross-ice pass. Off a stick and coming the other way, Peyton Umentum dumps it in deep. Luke Lalonde chipped in the middle of the ice trying to find Mitch Coburn. Bogusic loses it to Killian Murphy. Lalonde loses it to Mason King. Mason King down behind the net up top to Eli Czar on the right point. Czar walks in, shoots, tipped in front, pass saved by Pound. Bogusic fires it out, can't get it all the way out. Obernader kept at the line, dumped it in deep. Killian Murphy will win the race. Murphy bumped by Hunter Lord. Hunter Lord chips it up the wall and gets it out. Mitch Coburn will bring it into the left wing wall. Coburn shoots it into the chest of Schober. He plays it into the corner. Czar elects to bring it up quick. Eli Czar coming in with speed on the right wing. Czar down the right wing wall, looks around, cuts around the outside. Gets bumped by one man, still loose. Can't get it through everybody, needs some help. He does, he finds his way to get it all the way up to Brody Maddox at the point. Drops it back down to Eli. And puck goes off the netting. After having so many whistles, we had a pretty long time without a whistle there.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, keep the game moving. And, let these guys play. They're playing hard. Both sides are. Let them kind of play the game and figure it out themselves.
Brody Mannix will take the draw. Out there with Easton Wasink. He wins it back to him, but he wasn't ready for it. Tyson Craig shoots, blocked in front. Bryce Boris with a good block. Dumped back in by Craig. He kept it at the line. Chipped up. Craig knocks it down with his hand. Stolen in the middle of the ice. Chip pass, 2 behind Jack Weiss. Craig gets it on a dump-in attempt from Alejandro Brooks. Gives it over to Brady Wayner. Wayner up the wall to Wasink. Wasink chips into the neutral zone, too far for his man. He'll get it back, though. Easton Wasink will fire it in deep, no ice. Behind the net, rimmed up the wall. Chip pass too far for Jack Weiss. Off the bench, Parker Zebel. Cross ice pass from Zebel to Craig to Wayner. Wayner stolen in the middle of the ice. Chipped around with Sink. Coming in on the right wing. Walking in on the backhand. Boris couldn't hold on to it. Good defense from Tyson Craig. He'll knock it down with his hand on the tip pass. Throws it cross ice to Brody Mannix. Mannix through the skates of Parker Zebel. Vince Baker to Chris Ochter. Ochter too far for Bryce Boris. Ochter keeps into the line. Trying to get it through him with Spees. Dumped all the way cross ice to Brady Wayner. Wayner dumped in. Kept by Alejandro Brooks with a good play. Brooks tries to get it around Mothy. He does. Alejandro Brooks out there with nobody. He's got no help. Pins it up against the wall. Dumps it in deep. Blake Spees will be the first one to get to it. Jeremy Miller will hound him off the bench. Kept into the line by Chris Ochter. Dumped back in deep. Spees battling up the wall. Kept it at the line by Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller down the wall. In the middle of the ice. Shoots. Blocked in front. Rebound into the chest of Schober. Sean Lemke with the chance. And a good stop from Spencer Schober.
Yeah, good job by him fighting through.
Club, a non-profit organization that supports
one fully, and hold on to it too for the whistle after there was a couple whacks by the Homestead players.
Good shot of the face-off right here from Corbin. Spees will take it. He wins it cleanly back into the corner to Drake Dianovich, rimmed all the way around to Mothy. Mothy with a chip pass finds Parker Zebel. Zebel chips, 2-on-1 chance. Zebel looks backdoor shot, short side shot, and off the stick of the shorter Andrew Pound. Stolen by Jeremy Miller on the dump attempt from Will Mothy. Jeremy Miller will bring it in on the left wing. Spins away from one man. Jeremy Miller into the middle of the ice. Miller walks down Broadway, makes a move, walks in, looks around. Got nowhere to go with it. Gets around Blake Spees, but Spees knocked him off. Barnhill steps up. On the backhand, can't get it in deep. Spees with a chance with Mothy. Spees walks in, shoots, blocker save, rebound, scores! Will Mothy, second of the game, makes it 3-2 at 6:15 to go in the second period. Will Mothy at the 10:45 mark makes it a one-goal game once again. The Cardinals lead on a goal from Mothy, an assist by Blake Spees.
Yeah, great job sticking with that one and realizing it was going to go off the pad and create that rebound. Stick with it and bury it for the goal.
Now a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals. Mitch Coburn will take the draw. He wins it back to Chris Ochter, but Czar steals, tries to chip it off the glass, cannot. Peyton Umentum drops it back to Eli Czar. Czar, backhander, cross ice, finds his man Obernader. Obernader brings it in the left wing, dumps it in deep. Can't get it through the defensive Hunter Lord. Lord goes around one man. Czar steals, chips it off the boards. Maddox King fires it off the wall. Dumped back in deep. Stolen. Good attempt from Chris Ochter, but good defense from Eli Czar. Zebel and Spees with the assists. Maddox King chips it back into the neutral zone. Chance for Jake McGorthy. Backhand pass. Man knocked down, no call. And now they're going to get one as Obernader had his stick grabbing out of his hands. Mason King brings it in offsides, no call. Battle at the line, and we're going to get a penalty here. It's going to go on, I believe it's going to go on number 2, Mitch Coburn.
Yeah, this will be a great opportunity here for Fond du Lac. Try to extend their lead as they're going to go on the power play here.
They call it interference? Okay, interference. Would have thought it would have been a hold, but the 11:44 mark. Bonnie will go to the power play and a penalty for interference from Mitch Coburn. Spies will take the draw. He wins it back. Dianovich tips it in deep. Dianovich up to Blake Spies. Back to Dianovich. Back down to Blake Spies. Good shot of Blake Spies working along the wall there. Gets it over. Finds Tyson Craig. Backdoor. Dianovich walks in. Shoots it wide. Good chance from Drake Dianovich. Will Mothy drops it down to Tyson Craig. Craig looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it back to Will Mothy. Mothy shoots, glove save by Andrew Pound, and it looked easy for him.
Yeah, it did, and he saw it the whole way, able to watch into his glove and hang on to it for the whistle. No chance at the rebound there for Fond du Lac. Here on the power play.
Good shot of the face-off. One forward by Blake Spies. Fires it off the outside of the net. Taps it home. I think Zebel got a hold of that one. Parker Zebel will make it 4-2. Good shot of Corbin. He got it right off the draw. So another power play goal for the Cardinals. They're 2 for 2 on the power play today. The 12:24 mark, it'll be Zebel from Spies. Spies taps it forward once again. Can't get it through the skates of Jeremy Miller. Good stick from Obernader to keep it out. Zebel with speed the other way. Too far for his man, Will Mothy. Pass to Eli Czar. Czar fanned on it. Obernader gets it back in the neutral zone. No. Obernader dumps it in deep. I'm going to say it's unassisted. Behind the net, Mothy pass, Spies, blocked in front by Jeremy Miller. Ochter fires the rim and out cannot. Obernader shoots, pad save by Andrew Pound. Parker Zebel throws a cross-ice pass to nobody. Mothy will pick it up off the wall. Back up the wall, he fanned on it. Sean Lemke gets it to Jeremy Miller, he'll bring it into the left wing. Jeremy Miller gets around Zebel, tries to dip his shoulder, he does. Can't get it through everybody. Blake Spies with speed on a 2-on-2, and we're going to get a penalty here. This will go on. They believe it's going to go on Zebel for roughing. Let's see if we got it.
Yeah, just kind of behind the play.
Not what you want to do if you're the Cardinals, just going up by 2. You take a penalty at the 13:28 mark and giving this Homestead team another power play chance, whose power play is pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and after Fondy just got one on the power play, and now they're coming back here shorthanded, they're going to need to kill this one off here.
Draw one back by Spies to Dianovich. He rims it all the way around. Kept in at the line by Lalonde. Lalonde poked off his stick by Umentum. Good play from Peyton Umentum. Lalonde to Alejandro Brooks. Brooks will bring it into the right wing wall. Brooks finds Lalonde up top. Over to the left wing. Ochter drops it down to Weiss. Up to Ochter, bounces through his legs. Spies going to try to beat him with speed. Blake Spies trying to win the race. Spies down the right wing, shoots short side, and a glove save from Andrew Pound. Good shot of Mr. Pound.
Yeah, Spies trying to beat him there, and Pound not letting it happen. Sticks his glove up there. Again, holds on to it for the whistle.
Shot of the Highlanders bench. Draw one by Umentum. To Dianovich, he dumps it back in deep. Top line, top power play unit for this Highlanders team comes out. Vince Baker gives it to Ben Waraxa. Cross-ice pass onto the stick, and coming in was Jeremy Miller. Makes a move around one man. Miller chips it around to himself. Miller fakes a pass, spins away from Dianovich. Gets pinned. Puck still loose. Dianovich with good defense. Bumped off by Sean Lemke. Back to Jeremy Miller. Miller to Sean Lemke up top to Ben Waraxa. Waraxa walks the line. Shoots. Blocked by Mothy into the netting.
tipped out of play. They're going to have 50 seconds to get something set up here in the zone on the power play. Again, they need to, if you're Homestead, you're going to try to strike here and get one quick before the end of the period.
Draw right here, right in front of Corbin. Miller loses it to Spees cleanly, but it was an unfair drop. They kick out Jeremy Miller. They're not going to kick anybody, just say it was him. It's on a referee. Draw one by Jeremy Miller. Kept in by Ben Waraksa. Sean Lemke. Lemke looks around up top to Waraksa. Drops it down to Jeremy Miller behind the net. On the goal line to Lemke. He walks in, shoots, and an easy stop for Spencer Silver with the chest.
Yeah, he saw that one the whole way, and just does a nice job of smothering it and not letting it go anywhere. Sometimes if it's off the chest, can create a bad rebound out front, but not that time.
2:11 to go in the second. Face off right there. One back by Jeremy Miller. Walking in, Vince Baker shoots, blocker save by Schober into the stick of Spees. He fires it down, good glove by Ben Waraksa to knock it down to try to get back in the zone quick. Jeremy Miller will bring it up. Drop it back to Ben Waraksa. Waraksa throws a cross-ice pass. Finds Jeremy Miller. 3 men in, back for the Cardinals. Miller shoots into the chest of Spencer Schober once again.
Yeah, another one right into his chest, and again, does a good job of holding on to that one, not allowing a rebound to come out of it. 14 seconds left here on the power play for the Homestead Highlanders.
Draw one back to Sean Lemke up top. Back to Lemke from Waraksa, dumped in deep to Hunter Lord. Pass out front, nobody home. Gets it Miller. Miller to Vince Baker. Baker will walk the line over to Ben Waraksa. Waraksa walks down. Shoots. Pad save by Schober. Tapped out. Numbers the other way if he's paying attention. Monty throws a quick pass. Too far for Zebel. Stolen by Vince Baker. Baker has it on the right wing. It's around Tyson Craig. He dipped his check. Brings it all the way behind. Dumps it in deep to Jack Weiss. Weiss back up the wall to Waraksa. Ben Waraksa spins away from one man. Stolen by Spees. 2-on-2 the other way. Blake Spees on the right wing wall. Makes a move around the defender. Good play from Vince Baker. Shot. Gets it away, but a pad save from Andrew Pound. Chipped around Parker Zebel. 1-on-1 the other way. He's got numbers if he holds up a second. Jack Weiss slows it down. Drops it back for Brooks. Brooks loose in front. Tapped wide by great defense from Tyson Craig. Brooks to Jack Weiss. Cross-ice pass to Nolan McGorthy. Can't get to it. Chip pass. Blake Spees with speed down the left wing. Spees walks in on the backhand just wide of Andrew Pound. Vince Baker brings it out. 30 seconds to go in the period. Back and forth action. Bryce Boris shoots and rebound loose in front, and Schober covers.
Yeah, quick little rebound there. But again, good job of staying
Corbin,
on top
head this
of it.
way. Exit.
Nice Schober to cover it up.
Taking the draw will be Jack Weiss. He loses it to Peyton Umentum. Emilio Lopez has got it now. Lopez fires it to Mason King on the left wing wall. King will try to bring it in, chips it in. Off the skates of the defender, man knocked down. 15 seconds to go in the period. Nolan McGorthy. McGorthy chips it up the wall. Now we got 10. They get one last rush if they get it. Throws a cross-ice pass. Had his man, Bryce Boris. Just too far. Just good defense from Drake Dianovich on the back check. Maddox King. And that will do it for the period. He'll bring it back in a 2-goal period for the Cardinals. They lead 4-2 after 2. We will step aside. We'll be back with the interview with Coach Ryan Sarazin after these messages on Jeff's live stream.
Other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-26.
Coach, you got to be happy with your offense there, especially let's talk about your special teams, penalty kill and power play.
Yeah, I mean, we're winning that battle right now, which is good. And again, our power play's been coming around, obviously, this time of year. We got to be working on it, so that was good.
In general, though, the offense seemed to be clicking quite a bit, so talk about how your offense is rolling.
Yeah, I thought, again, a little slow start to the period, but then it seemed like it flipped a little bit for us. Just seemed to be a little bit, tipping the ice in the other favor. And really, the second period's kind of been an issue for us. So we've just been caught in our own zone and a change. So I guess that's a positive for us, having 2 goals in the period and winning a second period.
Congratulations. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back up to you, Justin.
The Fond du Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fond du Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fond du Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fond du Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon, the automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams for the intermission report. A lot to talk about in that period. A couple penalties for both teams. Hooking penalty went on Drake Dianovich, his third of the game, so he's got to watch out in the third. If he gets one more, he's done for the night. At the 3:14 mark, nothing came out of that power play, and at the 11:44 mark, actually, we'll start with the first goal there at the 10:45 mark. Blake Spees scored Will Mothy scored from Blake Spees and Parker Zebel on a rebound and hammered it home. And then the Cardinals get a power play just a minute later on a penalty to number 2, Mitch Coburn, for interference. And then just 30 seconds into the power play, Zebel taps one home from behind the goal line out the back of the goaltender Andrew Pound for another power play goal, the second power play of the goal of the game for the Cardinals. Penalties for the Cardinal late in the period on Parker Zebel for roughing at the 13:28 mark. Nothing came out of that power play as well. We stand at a 4-2 lead for the Cardinals. A much better period for the Cardinals that period, Caleb.
Yeah. Could you repeat that, actually? Sorry, there's a lot going on.
A much better period for the Cardinals that time.
Yeah, no, it really was. The Cardinals came out. They're looking like they wanted to win this game, especially that period. They had a rebound. And I think it stems from, they got the momentum there late in that first period at the end. They were able to get that goal to tie things up, and then they brought that over to the second period. And, they've really turned it on here against Homestead. Shots are even, yes, but scoring-wise now it's 4-2 Fond du Lac.
A much better period from Spencer Schilber as well. He goes 12 for 12 in that period.
Yeah, he settled in nicely. I mean, after giving up the first 2 shots that he saw in the first part of the game there, and now all of a sudden he's settled down, and the team's been helping him out too. I'm not saying they were easy shots that he gave up by any means, but now the team has decided to start playing some more defense, and that was more of a defense-focused period. So when they're playing well in front of him, Spencer's allowed to play free, like the way that he can play out there in net.
Seems like Fond du Lac using the transition game fairly well tonight, getting pucks in deep, getting pucks to the net, and trying to get rebounds home on Andrew Pound, who has been very good. It's just Fond du Lac's done a good job of getting to the net, getting pucks to the net, and finding lanes to get shots through.
Yeah, that's the big thing. They're getting pucks through to the net, and then there's also capitalizing on some of the rebound opportunities. Pound does a nice job with his glove side, but some of the ones that hit off his pads, they end up a little bit in front. And Fond du Lac, credit to them, they're doing a good job crashing the net hard and burying those rebounds as well.
Yeah, Fond du Lac, they've done a very good job getting themselves to the net. Again, when I talked about this is a good time for them to continue ramping up and getting themselves ready for the playoffs. And this team, to me, has gotten better as the year has went on. Coach Ryan Sarazin has talked about it many a times. But, I mean, this would be now, they would have won 4 of their last, if they win tonight, 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you need heading into the playoffs. In this game right here, we'll give you, this is a playoff, not opponent technically, no, but this is a playoff caliber team that they're facing here. So it's a good test for them and coming in to see what they have, getting ready here for the playoffs, but coming in hot just like you want at the right time, and especially if they can get Spencer Schober on a roll like he was there for such a long time. And that starts here today, really, and moving forward.
2:53 to go in the intermission. We will step aside, run a couple more ads, and get ready for puck drop for the third period as the Cardinals lead this one 4-2, trying to shut things down in the third and get themselves ready for some playoff hockey starting in a couple weeks. So we'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a non-profit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and Pike.
Welcome back here, just right to start the third period. Face off one back to Drake Dianovich, back to Eli Czar. Czar goes up the wall, finds his man, but turnover in the zone. Sean Lemke gets to it. Mothy fires it into the chest of Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller, Jeff's trying to hold my hand, I guess. Jeremy Miller spins away, falls down, dump back in deep. Dianovich will give chase. Rick Dianovich brings it behind his net, switching to a 2-1-2 forecheck on the Homestead Highlanders after running a 1-2-2 wing lock all night long. I don't get to see that very often, but I was able to see that right away. Cardinals running a soft 2-1-2 as well. Fired over to Will Mothy. Mothy dumps it back in deep, but knocked down with the glove of Vince Baker. Baker cuts all the way over to the far side of the ice. We'll get to the red line and dump. Eli Czar gets to it. We'll bring it in. Czar lost it in his own zone. Pass out front, got a man wide open, didn't get it. Vince Baker didn't realize Jack Weiss was all alone once again out front. Cardinals with another defensive lapse, but this time it didn't hurt him. Vince Baker, chip in the middle of the Jack Weiss, stolen by Drake Dianovich. Dianovich comes down the outside, shoots, glove save by Andrew Pound.
Yeah, good little scoring chance there down by the dot by Dianovich. Just shot it kind of right into the glove of Andrew Pound. You know, it looked like Pound was right on his angle, right where he's supposed to be, and that's one of those where, you know, where do you shoot it?
Draw taken by Jack Weiss and won by Jack Weiss. Back to Vince Baker, rimmed all the way around for Bryce Boris. Boris, pass in the middle to Alejandro Brooks. Brooks, pass. Jack Weiss walks in, shoots, blocker save, tapped up high. Hops over the stick of Boris, but he knocks it back to Jack Weiss. Chipped up the wall by Umentum. Mason King chips it around. Luke Lalonde bumps Luke Lalonde off the puck. Alejandro Brooks hits Mason King. King still battling, comes out of the corner with it. Mason King up to Maddox. Maddox King walks the goal line of the backhand. Made a move but lost it. Gets it over to Tyson Craig. He'll shoot from the point. Blocked by Jack Weiss. Weiss chips. Can't get it out. Craig gets it chipped around him by Bryce Boris. Obernader up top to Mason King. King hit by Lalonde, but he gets it in. Jack Weiss fires it back up the wall. Knocked out with the glove of Luke Lalonde. All the way through to Nick Obernader in the neutral zone. Gets it back on the hinge play to Tyson Craig. No ice. Tipped in. Vince Baker will wind it up. Baker will bring it up the right wing wall with speed. Vince Baker down the outside. Gets it poked off his stick by Killian Murphy, but Mitch Coburn. Coburn, backdoor pass. Has a man. Backhander. Loose in front. Tapped home. I think it went off the skate of a defender. Fired into the back of the net. And it's a 4-3 game. I think this one's going to go to Hunter Lord, the captain. Gets it done and makes it a one-goal game once again for the Highlanders.
Yeah, nice job, you know, by Homestead. They're not giving up here, and they're trying to obviously win this game, and that started right there. They're still going hard at the net. Might not be able to beat Spencer Schober cleanly anymore, but now they're scrapping for any rebounds that they can get, and they're going to have to be some pretty dirty goals.
Got our buddy from Serbia back in, checking in. Good camera work. Pass in front, another quick chance. Farina tapped it wide. Pass in front for Farina again, couldn't hold on to it. Mothy will chip it around his man, a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Good back check from Chris Ochter. Mothy, cross ice pass. Zebel can't hold on to it. Blake Spees will pick it up in the corner, go up top to Drake Dianovich. Dianovich shoots wide of Andrew Pound. He taps it off the wall. 3-on-2 the other way if they hurry. Sean Lemke brings it in. Passes over to Gabe Farina. Farina in his skates can't hold on to it. Bumped off by Dianovich. Lemke chips it back up to Gabe Farina. Farina on the wall. Gets around Dianovich, gets knocked down. Brought out by Dianovich on the right wing. The goal will go to Jake Spalding. Go to 2-17. Bogacek and Coburn get the assists. 3 minutes into the period. Parker Zebel in his offensive zone, bumped off the puck. Lalonde will chip off the wall to Gabe Farina. Farina can't get a hold of it. Miller back to Vince Baker. We've seen a lot of Vince Baker already in this period. Jeremy Miller will bring it out. Miller cuts around Maddox King. Goes through the slash of him, cuts in the middle of the ice. Miller all the way down the right wing, chips it in deep and will go for a change. Tyson Craig behind his own net. Goes up the wall to Maddox King. Maddox King with a board pass to Peyton Umentum. Umentum kind of fanned on it and lost it. Chips it to Maddox King. Jack Weiss chips it around him. Weiss cuts in the middle of the ice. Jack Weiss, pass back. One-timer off the outside of the post. Up in the air. Nobody realizes where it was. Spencer was looking the wrong way. Battle for it along the wall and ensues. Brooks down. Jack Weiss short side. I think it hit the bar. Kept in by Hunter Lord. Down to Alejandro Brooks. Constant pressure from the Highlanders. This line has been very good. Cross ice. It's under the stick of Chris Ochter. He couldn't hold on to it. Ochter down deep. Trying to get it to Bryce Boris. Alejandro Brooks cannot get there. Boris steals though. Boris looks up top to Ochter. Ochter walks the line. Shoots. Blocked by the man at the point. Mason King winning the race. Jack Weiss reversing. Down to Brooks, he lost it. Craig fires it off the wall into the official. Hopefully he's all right. Battle for it. Pass over to Eli Czar up the wall to Maddox King. King on the backhand fan on it once again. Tries to chip it out. He'll get it all the way over to Tyson Craig. But what a shift it has been so far for the Highlanders. Jack Weiss still got it. Gives it over to Chris Ochter in the neutral zone. Ochter cross-ice pass through the skates of everybody. It's going to be an ice.
Yeah, just relentless pressure there by Homestead, really. They've taken kind of taken over this part of the game and really turning it on offensively. They had kind of momentum at the moment based off of the last goal that they had, making it now 4-3 here. And if the Cardinals aren't careful and don't get something turned their way, Homestead may be tying it up soon.
Mitch Coburn will take the draw against Blake Spees. He wins it back to Obernader. Backdoor pass, got his man. One-timer fanned on it was Dianovich. Mitch Coburn rims it up the wall. Bogacek chips it up. Lalonde looking for the goal scorer, Jake Spalding. He'll get it to him. Spalding dumps it in deep. Giving chase Lalonde and Mitch Coburn. Chipped around Coburn. Dianovich. Monty can't get it out. Backhand pass too far for his man. Out at the line, Luke Lalonde. Lalonde chips it around Monty. It's in the neutral zone. Bogacek. Bogacek tries to get it in deep. Cannot. Obernader battles with him. Obernader will wind it up and bring it out on the right wing. Cuts in the middle of the ice. Stick lift by Bogacek. Stepping up, Lalonde knocks it away. Big hit by Obernader. Lalonde dumps it into the backhand. Dianovich has got it. Dianovich cuts all the way over to the left wing. He'll bring it in on the left wing side. Drake Dianovich on the outside. Cuts in, backhander, poked wide by Lalonde. Good defense. Parker Zebel gets knocked down by Lalonde. Physical play picking up for both teams. Mothy chips it around. Mitch Coburn. Lalonde will pick it up in his own zone. Luke Lalonde. Pass. Thought about a pass, won't get it. Stick lift from Blake Spees. Puck chipped down in the neutral zone. Bogacek throws a cross-ice pass. Nobody home. They went for a change. Off the bench coming quick. Gabe Farina fired hard over to Dianovich on the far side from Tyson Craig. Dianovich drop pass to Spees. Spees shoots well wide. Craig will get to it on the right point and keep it in. He'll dump it behind the net. Will Mothy tries to win the race, but Vince Baker gets to it first. Chips it up to Farina. Farina can't find McGorthy, but he gets it back. Throws it over. Finds the stick of Kyle Miller. Good to see he's all right. Shot blocked by Dianovich. Kept it at the line by Nolan McGorthy. Over to Jeremy Miller. Dumped in deep. Glove down by Dianovich and fired all the way down. It'll be an ice. Good to see Kyle Miller's okay. He blocked that shot earlier in the second period, and we didn't see him after that.
Yeah, it's a tough block. But now he's back out there and ready to go and finish this game for the Homestead Highlanders.
Good shot of the Cardinals bench, and we'll get a shot of the face-off from Corbin as well. Jeremy Miller against Peyton Umentum. Gabe Farina and Kyle Miller out there with Nolan McGorthy and Caden Barnhill on D. Draw one to Kyle Miller, back to Jeremy Miller. Jeremy spins away from one man, holds up against the wall. Jeremy Miller up top to Nolan McGorthy. McGorthy drops it in deep. Eli Czar is going to be the first one to it, throws it quickly to Maddox King on the forehand. King throws it over to King. Too far for Mason this time. McGorthy chips it back up the wall. Craig in his own zone, gives it over to Eli Czar and a quick up. Quick up to Maddox King, can't get it through the defense of Caden Barnhill. Dumped back in deep behind the net. Nolan McGorthy will pick it up. McGorthy throws it up the wall, he's got a man. Bryce Boris coming off the bench with speed, shoots into the glove of Spencer Schober, and he will hold on with 9:03 to go.
No real threat there from the shot, but right into the glove of Schober, able to hold on to it. Takes the easy save, slowing it down. Again, allowing some guys to change for the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Draw one in the zone by Blake Spees. Mothy chips into the neutral zone. Dumped back in deep. Bouncer on Schober. He knocks it down. Good job getting out in front of it and using his body to knock it down. Bell has it. Makes a toe drag move. Not going to get around Chris Ochter with that. Mothy tries to chip it back in, and it's offsides.
Just 8:44 to go here in this third place game. Reminder, we're also doing the award ceremony and championship after this one.
Jack Weiss's line with Alejandro Brooks comes out. And Bryce Boris on the far side. Draw one back to Emilio Lopez by Blake Spees and fired in on the far side. Nolan Hunter Lord lost it. Got it down to Jack Weiss. He rims it all the way around. Backhander knocked down by Spees in the neutral zone. Mothy tries to pick it back up. Hunter Lord pokes it back out. Spees makes a move around one man, can't get it out. And Lopez has got it on the right wing. Lopez dumps it back in deep. Hunter Lord lost it. Parker Zebel battling and holds him up against the wall with 8:11 to go. Spees comes out. Short side shot off the outside of the net. Tried to bank it off the back of the head of Andrew Pound. Bouncing puck gets by Emilio Lopez. Alejandro Brooks gives chase. Rimmed up the wall to Will Mothy. Mothy looking in the middle of the ice, finds a board pass to nobody. Luke Lalonde picks it off and gives it to Vince Baker. Baker pass in the middle to Alejandro Brooks. Brooks shoots into the chest, loose in front, and Schober hops on top of it pretty quick.
Yeah, tough one kind of off his stick. And then pops on it. Like you said, I mean, there were some Highlanders crashing the net hard. If they get on that, they're looking to whack that rebound home.
Shots 24-20 in favor of the Highlanders. Draw will come to the blocker side of Spencer Schober. Mitch Coburn will take it. Out there with Bogusik and Spalding. One back by Umentum, rimmed around by Obernader, chipped out by Mason King, chance the other way. 2-on-1. Mason King over to Maddox, he couldn't hold on to it underneath the stick. Pass too far for Hunter Lord. Lalonde tried to find his man. Bogusik chips it up. Spalding couldn't get a hold of it. Spalding will dump it in though. Nope, he cuts all the way across the ice. Trying to find some space. He dumps it in now, but Obernader picks it off. Obernader looks around, chips it off the glass, kept it at the line with the glove of Lalonde. Lalonde on the backhand finds Bogusik. Bogusik tries to chip it to a man, cannot. Chipped out by Umentum, and King will knock it into the neutral zone. Luke Lalonde throws it over, finds Vince Baker. Good hinge play in the defense. Baker tries to bring it in with some speed, can't get it around Umentum. Chipped back into the zone. Mason King chips it over, finds Obernader. Nick Obernader will dump it in. Vince Baker will try to get there first, and he will. Spins away from Maddox, drops it to Sean Lemke. Lemke cross-ice pass, can't find his man. Lord gets a chip pass, 2-on-1, over to Sean Lemke. Lemke lost it. Good defensive play from Tyson Craig to make another block. Spees spins away, throws it cross-ice to Will Mothy. He lost it in his feet, he gets back to it. Mothy back to Spees. Had it hop his stick. Sean Lemke tries to win the race. He does. Chips it down to Gabe Farina. Farina with a backhand pass. Loose out front. Goes wide. Chance the other way for the Cardinals. A 3-on-2 if they hurry. Spees will bring it in. Makes a move around. Hunter Lord cannot get all the way around him. Good defense from the captain, Hunter Lord. Jeremy Miller spins away from one man, chips it around the referee. Mothy chips it in deep. Zebel gets to it, knocks it by. Jeremy Miller gets it back. Zebel, and a high hit from Blake Spees. He's going to go off with an elbow. Going to be a penalty and a good chance here for the Highlanders to tie this one. Head contact or an elbow going to come on Blake Spees. It'll be an elbowing.
Yes, that's going to allow Homestead to again go on the power play here. And they're going to have their chance to tie things up.
Bad time to take a penalty.
For sure. This late in the game, you're up by one. Definitely don't want to be taking one here.
Let's figure out what we want to do here for the Badgerland Conference Awards here. Do you think we want to stay with this one?
I would shift to the next.
Shift it to the championship game and then watch over there.
Yeah, I would shift to the next one.
Okay, so let's get that posted in the chat sometime, that Conference Awards will be over on the championship game link.
And a shot chance right off the draw. Puck went through Schober and a quick whistle. There was two Highlanders there to tap it home, but they left it alone. They blew the whistle just a tad bit early. Kicking out Jack Weiss off the draw. Alejandro Brooks will take it, and he wins it cleanly. Back to Lalonde. Lalonde, a hard cross-ice pass to Chris Ochter. Shot in front, goes wide. Barnhill fell down, but Lalonde wins the race. Lalonde tips it out front, nobody home. Backhander just wide from Alejandro Brooks. Jack Weiss up top to Ochter. Chris Ochter shoots. Pad save. Schober covers. He's been getting on top of the rebounds pretty easily today, Caleb. Yeah, I know you're typing in the chat. I can't ask him that.
I can answer that for him. I would agree with you. He's done a great job of his rebound control in general tonight.
He's done he started off obviously not well. Obviously the 2 goals he gave up, but it has really settled in for him so far. And one of your best penalty killers for the Cardinals being in the box as well is not the right way to do this. Jeremy Miller to Vince Baker. Baker to Ben Waraxa. Waraxa shoots it off the top. Third time today that the puck has hit the rafters, and I've seen that not many times at this rink, and then 3 times in one day the puck hits the rafters.
Yeah, something about the day. Maybe it's the snow outside.
The snow, that's what you're going with?
Must be.
Draw one back by Jeremy Miller to Vince Baker. Baker drops it down to Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller spins away from Lopez, walks the goal line, shoots it short side, stopped by Schober. Loose in front, tapped wide. Hunter Lord, the captain, up top to Vince Baker. Baker down to Hunter Lord. Lord looks around up top to Vince Baker. Baker over to Ben Waraxa. Waraxa back to Baker, shoots wide. Loose in front, chapped wide by Sean Lemke. Backhander can't get out. Waraxa keeps it into the line. Waraxa walks in, shoots into the chest of Spencer Schober.
Cardinals so far able to fend off this Homestead power play. Homestead all over the Cardinals right now, looking to tie things up.
54 seconds on the power play. Zebel comes out with Mothy. Mothy will take the draw. 29-20 are the shots in favor of the Highlanders. Jeremy Miller loses it. Mothy wins it. Tyson Craig tries to win the race. Tapped behind the net. Emilio Lopez gets it poked off his stick. Good effort from the Highlanders to get it back. Up top, Vince Baker. Over to Jeremy Miller. Miller, cross-ice pass through the stick of Sean Lemke. He gets it up top to Waraxa. Waraxa gets it in. Craig fires it all the way down. Good clear from Tyson Craig. 31 seconds to go on the power play. Vince Baker drops it back for Benny Waraxa. Waraxa to Jeremy Miller, and he'll bring it in with speed. Jeremy Miller down the right wing. Miller, middle of the ice. Good move, but good defensive play from Drake Dianovich to poke it off his stick. 10 seconds to go on the power play. It's been a very good kill for the Cardinals. Jeremy Miller, cross ice. Vince Baker knocks it down. Tries to get it around Obernader. He does. Poked off his stick. Sean Lemke shoots. Glove save by Schober as the power play ends with 3:32 to go.
Yeah, that'll do it for the power play for Homestead. You know, Homestead got their chances that they wanted. They're just not able to find the back of the net.
Almost, argue that quick whistle, but wasn't left alone. It was left alone. It was a quick whistle. It could have been a goal to tie the game, but ref lost sight of it. It happens. Draw one back and dumped back in. This line has been very good of Alejandro Brooks, Jack Weiss, and Bryce Boris. Weiss lost it to Mason King. King throws it to Maddox. Maddox King up the right wing. Maddox King with a toe drag. Poked off his stick. Good defense from Caden Barnhill. Bryce Boris has got it. Cuts in through the middle of the ice. Bryce Boris. Shot. Saved by Schober on a good chance from Jack Weiss. Schober out the challenge with an easy stop with his chest.
Yeah, on his angle there. And able to make the nice save. Again, he's keeping this Fond du Lac Cardinals team in it as Homestead now out shooting them 31-20.
4-3, 3:02 to go. Donovich fires it behind his own net. Zebel chips, can't get it out. Lalonde. That's Barnhill. Barnhill walks in, shot tipped into the netting. Out of play. What you looking at?
Just wondering if we should try it or
I don't know.
I don't either. I would say no.
I got the
I
ledgers.
just don't know what's
ledgers
going to
are
happen.
fully dressed already. Just saying. That's what I was going on.
I think they're going to do it before they zam.
Yeah, I would assume.
They're going to do it right away, I would imagine. And then they'll, yeah.
Barnhill falls down at the line. Jeremy Miller brings it back in, cuts in, shoots, tipped wide. Sean Lemke with the tip, just tipped it wide. Lemke gets it back, taps out front. Rebound loose. Farina can't get to it in time. Tripped out of the neutral zone. Chris Octor picks it up. We'll bring it back in and dump. Coming in on the far side. Farina chips it back in deep. Can't get it all the way through. Spees gets to it. Throws it up the wall. Barnhill doesn't know where it is. It's on the wrong side. It will be no ice. Caden Barnhill's got it. Throws it up the wall. Too far for everybody. They're going to call it an ice.
Yeah, so I think what they had planned was for the award ceremony to be at 3. Then warm-ups would be at 3:30 for the next game, then start at 4. So they're looking to be on track with that. But, again, that's just kind of what I had saw.
2:09, offensive zone face-off for the Cardinals. One back by Umentum. Maddox King gives it to Tyson Craig. Craig shoots, blocked in front. Chance the other way if they hurry. Alejandro Brooks has got it down the right wing, gives it over to Jack Weiss. Weiss slows up, throws a shot out front, nobody home. Brooks looks around, he's got a man up at the point. Lalonde drops it down to Jack Weiss, too far for him. Tyson Craig will win the race, chips it up the wall on the backhand. Chipped off the wall by Mason King. Losing it was Vince Baker. King gets it back with 1:40 to go. Vince Baker's got it now in his own zone, chips it around. Maddox King will pick it back up. Any sort of offensive zone pressure here for this Highlanders team, and they will pull their goaltender. Alejandro Brooks, and here he comes. Chipped in by Bryce Boris. Pound to the bench. 6-on-5. Brooks looks around, throws a pass. Backdoor, missed Jeremy Miller's stick. He was wide open. Dumped back down to Jeremy Miller, too far. Tyson Craig will get to it in his own zone first. Craig fires it off a skate of Maddox King into the neutral zone. Luke Lalonde will pick it up. 6-on-5, 1 minute on the dot, falling down. Loose puck, doesn't know where it is. Lalonde gets it to Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller gets hacked by Zebel, no call. Vince Baker gets it now. 45 seconds to now. Jeremy Miller up the wall, poked off his stick. Zebel on the backhand. Tries to chip it in deep. Vince Baker spins away from Blake Spees, goes back up the wall. Ben Warrock's to Jeremy Miller. Now he finds his man, Sean Lemke. Lemke backhander, finds Lord. Lord shoots, patted away by Schober. Lemke's got it, hounded by Dianovich. Dianovich kicks it away from him. Poked away, Sean Lemke. 25 seconds, throws a pass out front, bouncing in the air. Mothy can't get it out. Kept in by Hunter Lord. Lord, pass. Miller shoots, tipped in front wide. 15 seconds. Sean Lemke up to Ben Waraxa on the point. Waraxa walks in, drops it to Sean Lemke. Lemke to Mothy. Mothy with a backhand all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing with 5.4 seconds to go, and I bet you we see a timeout quickly here from Coach Tony Navari to try to draw up a play.
For sure.
And he will call his timeout.
Corbin, come on over here. Over here, down on by the penalty box.
So this will give Homestead a chance to draw up a play that they want. It also gives Fondy a little bit of a chance to think about what they're going to counter with here on the defensive side of things.
Both ways you're looking at how you win the draw, you lose the draw. you're looking either way. But Fondy, I mean, ideally you win that draw, you just pin it against the boards and kill the time.
Yep, exactly, because that's the thing. If you control the puck, you're going to be able to eat out the rest of the time.
Homestead most likely will overload the net side and try to win it forward and get it to the net. Would be my guess at what they would do here.
Yeah, because they need to get something to the net quickly.
Obviously, you can win the draw and just shoot it.
Yeah, you also got to be able to shoot through the defenseman, because there's going to be trying to block shots. Obviously, Fond du Lac is going to sell out the best that they can.
And here we go, a face-off to the glove hand side of Schober with 12, with 5.4 seconds to go. Most likely, and so it'll be a right-handed shot taking the draw for the Highlanders. It'll be it'll be Jeremy Miller. Miller wins it. Nope, Blake Spies wins it in the corner, rims it all the way around, and that'll do it. The Cardinals are going to win this one 4-3. Find a way to take third place. The Cardinals, after getting heavily outshot 32-20, they find a way. They scored 4. Shut down in the third after an elbowing penalty and a chance late on a power play for the Highlanders. They got it done, and they get the win 4-3. We're going to step aside. We're going to run a couple ads, and we'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Yeah.
Lung. Ryan Furniture.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream for the post-game show. I'm going to do a quick recap and get it right over to the other one so we can get ready for the award ceremony. The Cardinals win this one 4-3 after kill, but I said we thought they got outplayed most of this game, and shots finished 32-20 in favor of the Homestead Highlanders. Goals for Mason King, 2 goals from Will Mothy, and a goal from Parker Zebel. Got the Cardinals this win. A goal for Vince Baker, Alejandro Brooks, and number 9, Jacob Spalding. Makes it 4-3. Spencer Schober will get the win. He makes, I gotta do my math here, 30 of 30, stops 30 of 32, or 29 of 32. Caleb, what are your final thoughts?
Yeah, overall, just a high-quality game from both teams, and great. This is a really great win for Fond du Lac, and they're to come finish in 3rd place for the Badgerland Conference Tournament.
All right, we're going to step right aside. I'm going to be done here with this one. You want to come over and check out this the conference tournament stuff. Awesome job, great play-by-play and camera work. Thank you, David King. But right from this, we're going to go right over to the Springs one for the Springs need a championship game one, so we can get the award ceremony for the all-conference honors and the conference player of the year. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We'll be back on air in just a couple seconds on Jeff's live streams.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.